Excuse me. Hello. Welcome. As you can tell, I'm just getting done with my cold, or whatever you want to call it. So hopefully we'll be better here soon. But for now, what the? Right, never mind, okay. But right now we're gonna do this. And, try not to die. So, to start off, we're gonna grab this thing over here.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Heavy interference.
I'll have to go check that out here in a second. New technologies detected. Maybe we should go get it. But what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna replace these with some speedy boys. Because they're sitting idle for a little bit, and I don't want them to sit idle. So we're going to get rid of these. Oh, you're out of fuel. That's no fun. And this should not affect our power too much because they're just inserters. And we have a lot of other things. Here's what we're going to do. Because you have fuel, or don't have fuel. We will go grab fuel in a second here. I want to get these inserters in. See if we can produce stuff any faster. Because I'd rather have the inserters be behind and not be wasting electricity than these not be working and not be making power. So hopefully we should be making stuff a little bit faster. We're gonna go grab some fuel, come back down here, and then we will head up to the research thingy and do that. So we need the fuel, which is here. We'll go put 1,000 in. And eventually I want to take those resources and bring them up to this level, or maybe even a higher level, different level, whatever, and then make them into what they need to be. At some point I want to get something made to automatically give fuel to these guys. If I can find the fuel that I brought up. Where is it? There it is. Right, so this should give like 120 or 250 fuel to each thing, which is plenty of fuel. In fact, it'll probably give more to the miners. Alright. So they should be producing us plenty of fuel. Or for a while. So let's head up to the research area, because we should be able to unlock whatever door that was now, because we have the general, or whatever his name is, that guy down there. I was gonna say like cold Vector shop deck. I don't know, I really like his voice lines and his voice. Whee! That part makes me sick. I know it shouldn't really make me sick, but it does.
Officer detected. Research assignment not detected. Access denied.
What?
We do not have time for these distractions. System, receive authorization Zeta 17.
Zeta 17.
Senior
I love
command
that.
authorization acknowledged. Override of facility restriction now in effect.
So you weren't really supposed to be in here either, sir? I'm up for building some half-finished prototypes if you are.
Focus your attention on the mining drill. Reckless interference in classified research projects is likely to be responsible for our situation in the first place.
Conveyor belt Mark 3. I was kind of hoping let me scan the bed. Do they have names on these? No. I was kind of hoping it said like sleeping quarters or something. More sleeping quarters? Anything on top? Nope. I wish the water would be quiet while I'm in here. Because, like, these are glass, right? These aren't open. There's gotta be something in here. There it is. Mole speed 3. Beacons, mining charges, assemblers, and crank generators.
Calyx. Still hard to believe we're somewhere in the middle of this thing.
It was unlike anything mankind had ever experienced. A rogue planet, drifting through the cosmos, origin unknown.
I remember now. We had probes out across the system, figuring out how to bring home critical resources from Neptune, Venus, wherever we could get them.
Yes. On Earth, we had used up everything. We needed a miracle, and Calyx was that miracle. Dead on the surface, but filled with unimaginable wealth, and passing through our outer heliosphere for a few decades at most.
If those probes hadn't been out there, Calyx would have flown right past us. It's an awful lot of luck for a species that doesn't particularly deserve it.
And yet it was precisely what inspired our species to come together in a way that many did not believe possible.
Here we are.
Smelter Mark 3. Mark 2, right. It's like looks like they're like growing crystals or something.
Warning. Classified materials detected.
It looks like maybe they were trying to cook up new alloys in here. This whole place is above my pay grade.
I remember the lead metallurgist, Mirage. She was
Oh, wait, we know her.
untrusting.
We know
I've never
Mirage, I
seen those
think.
kinds of gemstones anywhere in the sector. And I've been to every corner of it.
The last time I was here, they were studying Gaian ore, synaptite, atlantum, materials that were not of our world, but not classified.
Couldn't classify those if you wanted to. Atlantum is everywhere around here.
It is.
If they stopped performing research on local materials to import and study something completely unknown, there must have been a reason.
If there was, we won't find it. Somebody wiped every terminal in here.
Oh, look, there's a mining bit drill. Thank you.
Stop! Thieves! What are you doing in our laboratory?
Ma'am, we're sorry for the intrusion. This is Technical Sergeant Amanda Sparks.
Ah oui, technique. Avec quoi? Une pied de biche?
Miss Laurent, I will remind you of our oath to uphold a common language.
Colonel, I did not realize you were there. Your dedication to expeditionary principles is always a pleasure. Are you and a sergeant having fun running around playing army? I apologize if my automated message accused you of mutiny. I'm certain you would never take part in something so, controversial.
Apology accepted. What is your status, Major?
It's quite intriguing. An unknown incident seems to have provoked the planetary core to release a large wave of energy across all of Calyx.
Oh,
This
great.
wave has had a particular effect on certain indigenous materials that I have been attempting to understand ever since we arrived. If these materials can be harnessed, I believe we can achieve our production goals with a fraction of the effort we had planned for, and secure the future of humanity for millennia.
Ma'am, I think the Colonel was asking for a report on your status. Are you okay? Are you alone? And I know this question may come across as unusual, but are you a cube?
Am I a cube?
Yes, ma'am.
No, Sergeant. I am not a cube, and I am very busy. Please get out of my laboratory and stop setting off alarms so I can concentrate on saving the world. Feel free to dig up, smelt, and merry-go-round all the garbage your heart desires in the meantime.
Major, industrial construction is what we came to Calyx to do, and this is not the first time you have made exaggerations about the potential of your work. I am ordering you to contact Command and inform them that we require immediate assistance. Your research into this energy wave can wait.
Oh, how unfortunate. This radio is malfunctioning. Oh, bonne chance.
Connection terminated.
I don't like her.
Sergeant, yourself and the Groundbreaker are to disregard, Mirage. She is likely by herself at a remote research outpost far from here and has no grasp on the gravity of what has transpired.
Understood, sir. We'll keep building. No idea
So-
if the scientists were using these plants as scenery.
Oh, that's
or
from
an
earlier.
Experiment. They weren't secretive, but they didn't exactly go out of their way to tell people what they were doing either. Personally, I'd toss them into a thresher and be done with it. The plants, not the scientists.
Ooh, almost.
No, I didn't mean that.
Yep.
Access denied. Voice authorization required. Report to senior personnel.
That's a bug, I think. If there's any developers watching or whatever, I don't think this inspect is supposed to be here. Is there anything I could scan up top? Looks like I could scan it. Look, it's shiny. So it's just like the wave of it's scannable, but it won't let me. Maybe I already scanned it. I did. I do remember scanning it, actually. But there's something down there. Okay, so the only thing we can't get into is this section over here. Not this section. This section. Yeah, this corner building. Unless there's another way. Let's interact with this door, see what it says.
Facility access door unavailable. Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
Two relay circuits. Can I build relay circuits yet? No. Okay, so here's the question. When do we unlock relay circuits? They're going to be in... I don't know where they'd be at. They're probably in logistics. Maybe even in here. Ooh. Craft speed, concrete. I'm just gonna start cement. And steel oh. Yuck. Oh, when do I unlock? There's the blast drill. The blast drill is used for the Atlantium. Or Atlantium, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I don't see it. I guess this is not to be... opened till a lot later. We're at that later in Victor. Doesn't seem to be later in Victor. So it's got to be... unknown. So using blue cores? Oh, those are green. Wait, these are green. These are blue. Oh, we don't know how many cores it requires. Deco here. Okay, so that's decoration. Right, everything up here is locked. Let's see. Scrap processing. Oh, it's right here. Relay circuit. T4. So we need to get through 4 of those to get through this door. Okay, so I guess we should start working on X-ray then. Meanwhile, before we do that, I want to go down here and grab this thing. The thing I'm not going to be able to get back up after I get this. Blue power cores. Let's check the map, see if there's anything in the walls we want to get. No, but we might as well go down, see what else there is. Whee! Oh, yeah, look, there's anything over here. I think this brings us back up. I want to see if there's any chests. There's something down here.
When I was down in that facility, a part of me thought that maybe I was making all of this up. My crew, my life, the expedition. Your mind starts filling in the blanks you don't want to think about anymore. Like it knows there isn't any harm in it because you're never getting out of there anyways.
That's
Something
terrifying.
Feeling that keeps sinking. But it was real. There were hundreds of people here. Thousands. They worked here. We cared about them. We were in this together. I'm not saying all this to hold on to whatever happened to me. I'm saying this to let it go.
Oh yeah. Lore and recovery. Oh yeah, I have a jetpack. There's definitely some more in here. Hold on. Maybe not. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if there's anything else up here. If not, we are just going to respawn. Because I think this area might just be a spiral all the way up with nothing in it. Yeah. Although, if there's lore, I do want to know the lore. So we're walking up. I don't think you were supposed to be able to, like, well, I don't think you were meant to fall down to get down there. I think here's maybe a tunnel that you enter through. Where does this go? Did I go the wrong way? I think I might have went the wrong way. Was there another way to go? It looks like there's another way to go. Yeah, like from here, it looks like there's another way. So it goes up over to there. And then you dig through the wall. Yeah. Guess we'll see. Because like this goes all the way up here. But I don't know where it goes from here. I feel like it goes this way. It's this way. That would explain why the torch is here. Or lighting. Yep. And this should get us all the way out. Maybe. Yep. Cool. That was nice. Nice little expedition. So what's next? That's where we came in at. We can't go back that way. There's something shiny up there. See it? There's something shiny up there. Map, what do you have for us? Yeah, there's definitely something shiny up there. We can get up there through back that way. So we gotta go around this way. Yeah. Yeah, you're around this way. Then hopefully we don't fall into the pit again. Yeah, look, there's definitely stuff up there. Question is, how do I get up? Do I just mine? Okay, I can't. And if I can't mine, that means there's definitely something good up there. Oh wait, no, we've been up there. Yeah, we've been up there. I do want to go back and check. Because it did look like there was something. Oh my gosh. It did look like there was something important that I missed. Because it was shiny
Must
still.
be the monolith we heard about on those tamp wire recordings.
Do you have
Yeah,
a
we were already
sense
here.
of the relationship between our cubic forms and these structures? The recordings implied it, but I feel nothing.
The monolith
Yep.
creeps me out, but that feels more like a me thing than a cube thing.
Perhaps
Yep.
our cubes are defective.
It's true. I'm a bad cube.
Oh shoot. Bad cube alert. Aha. Towards the water? Not quite. Here it is. This door's open too. I've never been up here before. How do we get in?
Facility access door unavailable. Refer to display panel for self-repair requirements.
We can't even get over. Because I'm guessing you won't let us build up here. Yeah, because it's a... Oh, we can get in here. Let's see if the door on the other side's open. I'm hoping so. What? I don't even know if we could jump that. We're gonna hit our heads. There's no... Let me make sure I'm running. Okay, we made it. So why is this door shut off completely? Yeah, I've never been up here. Like, I've never even noticed this up here before.
This computer has a requisition for local plant life to be delivered to a science team for analysis. It looks like the request was approved, but doing it was marked as a low priority by command, even though the request itself was marked as urgent. We didn't come here for science, but I don't remember this kind of hostility about it either. What were they doing here?
Good question. Pack size 4. I feel like there should have been something big in here. There's not, though. I feel like I should have come up here and like found something that was like revolutionary. So this pillar definitely has something to do with it. We know that. What we don't know is what a pillar is or why it exists. Which scares me. Can I still scan it? Yeah, it like won't let me even go. And they put an invisible wall around it. Right. Well, if there's nothing here for us anymore, then we go back home. I need to drop some stuff. I'm full. How do I drop? I don't think I can drop. I don't think there is a dropping mechanism. Ooh, chest. Wait, that's just a mushroom. Back we go. That's a wall. Sorry, I was paying attention to the stream, trying to figure out why I was frozen. So is there really nothing else here? Yeah, there's gotta be. Look, there's a giant factory over there. I think that's just adamantium, honestly. We can go check it out. But I think it's just Atlantium or whatever. I keep saying adamantium or whatever. It's, yeah. Keep saying the wrong thing. What modes do we have? Just the tunnel and the flatten. Right, well, we will use the tunnel. I want like a long tunnel so we can tunnel longer instead of taller. And also, how do you change the size of where a black hole mines? Like, what's the lore behind the mole? That's my thing. How do you get a trap a black hole in a gun? I mean, it's kind of. I guess it's not a gun. The shape of it is. But how do you? What's the lore behind this thing? Why is there a black hole? Is it just because it's space? Why not? It's like the black hole eats anything. I get all the resources. Right, we're about to find out if this is a ore vein or if this is a structure. Okay, we're like right on top of it. Oh, actually, we're underneath of it. So I guess we'll mine into it from below. Because we're, yeah, it's just an ore vein. Okay. That's what I thought. I thought it would just be an ore vein. Unless there's something in the middle, but it don't look like it. It doesn't look like there's a way in. Like, all sides are kind of closed off. This is a very big. Why is it so blocky? How does this form? If it's so common, it's such a large chunk. Why is it so hard to? Why is it so? Why is it in such weird places? Why have we mined to it? If it's such a common resource, why don't we have drill set up? Not we, like, why don't, lore-wise, why isn't there, like, an adamantium, or atlantium, or whatever it's called? What is it called? I keep forgetting. Atlantium? Atlantium, Atlantium, like Georgia. That's why I keep thinking of, I don't know, Atlantum. Like Atlanta, like Atlanta, Georgia. But Atlantum. It's the Georgia ore. Alright, back to Victor, I guess. I don't think there's anything for Foundry, and then we need to unlock Barracks. Which I'm guessing that's where we'll find what's-her-face. Mirage. Right. So, here's my idea. We need to get mining drills made, as well as all the other little stuff. How much fuel we got here? Lots. There's probably, yeah, there's a lot of copper in there. A lot of copper wire. Let's go check on power consumption. Or production, I guess, not consumption. Because we are well over where we are. I wish there was like if I clicked X. Well, looking at something like this in the erase mode, I could just build off of it, you know? Conveyor belt Mark III. Oh my gosh. We got two smelters Mark II. Are blue. Are they Mark II? Mark III. We got two Mark IIIs. Cool. Right, and I'm going to place another water generator here. Wait, there we go. We should have plenty of power now. Oh yeah, plenty of power. Must have 28 blue cores. Boop. Yeah, look at that. That's clear. Yeah, you see, like, these guys should still be producing. Blah, 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 blah. These guys should still be producing, or maybe they're out of. Right. Well, we're gonna destroy this for now because I want to make better. If you get what I'm saying. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. So, we need to insert some last bit of these purple cores. And then we'll insert these blue cores. Because I want to see what they look like. Can I see them? Oh, I can't, just barely. Ooh, they're so pretty. Very, very pretty. Are they gonna keep going around? No, that's it. So I think they'll all be hidden, because when we make purple, they will be hidden on all sides. Then you have a core of blue. It's nice. Yeah, we'll have a core of blue. You won't be able to see them. Speaking of core of blue, let's see what we can unlock. More miner speed, bigger flatten. We can unlock a bunch of this stuff. That's done. We got 95 left. I want the monorail system, probably. Maybe. Omni-Seeker? Give me the Omni-Seeker. Replacer? I don't want the replacer. I don't care about beacons. They're useless to me. I do want monorail system. Relatively cheap. Maybe we'll need to make some of those. Give me what, rail runner? I'll have 20 left. What will 20 get me? I think I have everything else unlocked. Like, genuinely. Everything else that I want unlocked. $25 left. Give me mass collect. And then mass destruct. Okay. Yeah.
Task
Yeah.
inbound. Omni Seeker. Equipped to locate resources and other points of interest. Requires calibration of frequencies.
What does that mean?
Task inbound. Monorail transit system. Enables mass transportation of allocated goods. Task inbound. Rail runner. Enables personal transportation via monorail systems.
Oh, there's more copper over there. So it does do decently far. Should be looking right at it. I see it. It's way out there. See it? Just scan over it completely. Yeah, so there's a copper vein there. Does it show up on the map? Oh, it's way out there. Okay. Swap target. How do I swap target? Fragments. Upgrades. Crates. Probably fragments. Somewhere here. Oh. Those guys down there. That is something. I don't think I've been down there. No, I haven't. That might be worth checking out. There's some fragments down there. Fragment here. The stair? Crates will be very small on the map. I see it. I thought I got this one already. I did. Guess I never deleted it. Okay, so it still tells me it's there, even if I got rid of it. Is there not one in this wall? There is, but it wants me to go to that one over there. Right, well, I actually don't remember doing that one yet. So we'll head over there. For those who wanted a productive episode of me building a bunch of stuff, I was thinking this was going to be a productive episode as well. And now look where we're at. It's this way, down this riverside. Yeah, I definitely thought this was going to be a productive episode with, plenty of stuff done. And then there's another one over in the wall. It's like right there. I don't think it's worth it going for that one. For the level we're at and what technology we need, it's not worth going for that one. Okay. So right now, we probably have the enough materials to figure out a way where we can take plants and turn them into ore, is my guess. I think we're close. We might not be exact. I know for a fact that we need to get this back up and running, and we need to fix this. Same with that one over there. I don't even know how many resources are in here. Not a lot. I mean, a lot, but like not a ton. Do I have any fuel on me I can put in here for you? Oh. Alright, here's the plan. We are going to... make another floor? How many of these do we have? 36. That's not enough. Because my thought process... Oh, I just bit my tongue. My thought process is that we could build another floor. Okay. And use this bottom floor for your mining, threshing, planting, whatnot. Like the simple step one stuff, right? And then we bring those materials up, and the second floor is like just your assemblers. Yeah, the second floor is like your assemblers only, I guess. Yeah, so your first floor, you do planters, threshers. Basement, you do power. And then as first floor, you do smelting. And smelting, mining, planting. And then the second level is assemblers, in which we will then have a third floor above that for the spaghetti mess of conveyor belts, so I don't have to see them. Right? I think that's correct. Also, I have a satisfactory world that I'm going through right now, so I might start doing some of that. Do I have any more of these lights? I forgot what I was thinking about. Assemblers, correct, yes. Spaghetti belts. Satisfactory, right. I'm doing a satisfactory playthrough right now, and I might start just posting that. I'm like midway through. I said midway through. I mean like I got to the point where I need to start making steel. So not very far. far does the Mark IV go? 250? Nice. Let's see it go up. Let's watch the bar real quick. Woo. That's a decent amount. Alright. Okay. So, I need to actually stop and get off because I have a bunch of stuff I need to do. Real life stuff. Importante stuff. But we're gonna write a checklist down so we know exactly what we need to do next time. Where is my notes app? There it is. Okay. I have one called Techtonica. Or Techtonica. Goodness. Okay, so based on what we have right now on the list, increased power production is done. Increased ore production is done. We need to automate the intermediates, automate some of the logistics and production, and automate the base building stuff. I'm going to write down that mining, smelting, planting, threshing is floor 1. And then assemblers is floor 2. I'll also probably, I guess we'll just stick with that. And then floor 3, I'll put spaghetti belts. Spaghetti belts is floor 3. So, and then of course floor 0. Power is floor 0. So, we have an order of how our base is going to go. Our next steps then are getting some of this, probably tearing all of this down, figuring out what we need to do, and then doing it. When I say figure out what we need to do, I mean like redoing these completely, because this one's bad and this one's just ugly and slow and needs to be redone, because as you can see there's a lot of wasted time here in space that we could be using to make a bunch more materials, and we're just producing very, very slowly, so we need to fix that. But, I mean, I'd rather have a backup, is the thing. Alright. I think we are done here for now. We need to fix these guys whenever we do play next. We need to probably actually get more seeds in here. Do we have the other seeds coming over? Where are the other seeds going? No, wait, you're the only one doing seeds. That would explain why this was so slow. We need more seeds. Okay. That's, yeah, I'm just gonna end it here, because if I don't end it here, then I'm gonna keep talking forever. We need to redo these. We probably need to let these run for a little bit longer, get a bunch of fuel crafted up, and then get rid of these, get the fuel put in Lima downstairs, and then probably ship a bunch of those components up here, and then of course ship the fuel down here. We need to probably start mining some limestone. That way we can get a fully automated fuel source put up. And then if we can get a fully automated fuel source, which this would be your plant matter and this would be your limestone, I think, then we can make infinite fuel everything downstairs. Nothing up here needs fuel because this will all be electric. We can get rid of that thing, and then have all of our automation stuff up here. We don't have to worry about mining or smelting on this level, and we could all leave this first level for our threshers, which would be amazing. Second layer assemblers, and then of course third layer if with spaghetti, and if we want to do a separate area for these things, then we can do that. Anyway, that's gonna be all because I need to stop talking. So I will see you all next time we stream, I guess. I mean, there's not really a specific time, but I hope you all enjoyed watching. Great stream. Great video, hopefully. Kind of boring, but hope there was some fun in here. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.